So, Aquarius, I do feel like during this week, some of you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with problems. The problematic side of situations are weighing heavy in some of your minds, like seeing like a buildup of problems or a buildup of complications or a buildup of negative energies, obstacles, delays, all of that that might be really stressing you mentally. Some of you are really mentally stressed and in need of relaxing here a little bit to focus on balancing of your mind because your mental health might be a little bit weakened by those external influences. So it's like you can have some sort of meltdown or crisis or anxiety moment that really speaks loud about that need of yours to stop a little bit. Yes, there might be problems that you're dealing with that require your attention, that require your action, but if you're not in a good mind space and mental space, none of that will really matter because you won't be able to find a solution or have the approach to that in a way that's conducive to fixing and overcoming and finding right solutions. So it's like the more you are uh, entrenched in this, it's like in this fear and obsession over your problems, like being so concentrated on the negative influences that those problems are having. The more you get yourself there, the less you will be able to come back to a point of detachment to look at objectively at the matters at hand, and so find the solutions and find the possibilities to break free from the things you want to break free. Some of you, this is about you want to break free. There's something about the chain breaking. So again, you want to break free from a contract or from a relationship or from something that feels like it holds you as a prisoner, right? It feels like it holds you um, from finding the freedom, finding the happiness, finding the things you most want to find. And so breaking free feels like it starts, in your case, Aquarius, especially this week, the breaking free starts in the mind. And if there's someone that is able to find that freedom in the mind, even when we're physically it's like you can be physically, materially a prisoner, but nobody can imprison you in the mind, only your own self. So if you free yourself in your mind, if you free your thoughts, if you let loose a little bit, if you just let the negative voices speak but not listen to them, and eventually they will lose power. And if you focus on feeding good thoughts and feeding this mind, this mindset that it's positive, that this mindset that it's about um, about overcoming limitations, not being limited, this is going to make a huge difference in the way your week presents itself. And I also feel like there might be some turnarounds, there might be some shifts, some changes, some things that are not really predicted or planned to happen that could give you that space for you to also change your mind. Some of you is also about change of mind. It's like other Aquarius that I'm connecting, you have been very stubborn or you are very fixed in the mind space. So it's like you think something is a certain way or you create certain thoughts about the way you see situations, and it's very hard for you to change them even if they are not working at your favor or even when you're not right. It's like a difficulty in changing your thought process, in changing your opinion, in changing you know your perception about something. And this is something that might be creating for some of you a lot of difficulties, because if we are very stubborn with our thoughts and with our minds in a world that is constantly changing and with energies that are constantly shifting, we're going to suffer because you're attached to the mind, you're attached to how you believe things are. And in reality, everything is always shifting and changing. So it's like, be open minded, be a little bit more open minded to create change with your thinking. You don't have to follow the same rules, even if the rules were set by your own self. You can change them at any time. You can rewrite your story. You can rewrite who you are. You can rewrite your life and everything. That's the magic actually of life, and that's why thought, it's so important and so powerful to good and to harm. So some of you need to understand a little bit better the power of your mind, to use your mind as an instrument of change and empowerment, not a weapon against you, not a weapon against you or against someone else's. Because I feel like some of you Aquarius might be tough as well on someone else. Like you might be not listening to what your partner is saying, or not listening to what your friends are saying, not listening to what the world is saying, because you feel like you are the only one who holds truth, right? Or holds the understanding of what you're dealing with. So be mindful that you might be stubborn and not be in a very it's like not being in a very available time to listen to others. You might be having a hard time listening to others, and that might be creating problems for you as well. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel, and please keep doing so. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have 2 special sales offer. One, it's a media reading. It's a reading that looks into the second half of 2019 and what kind of challenges, opportunities, changes might be a part of that time frame for you. And the other one is called The Tides. It's a specific themed reading that was created to look upon themes of emotional currents. So what kind of new emotional experiences are coming your way, and the ones that are also leaving your life. So if you would like to know more details, again, just email me, or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. Have a great week.